What's happening? Thought I would throw a video up. I've got good reason. First reason is I'm enjoying a nice, um, that's my new favorite glass, Mother Earth Brewing Peace, Love, and Beer. May have shown this before. This is a cloudy Saranac. Is that the way you say that? White IPA. I think it's from New York, upstate New York. I got my contacts in, so I can't really see good enough to read right now, but it's got like orange peel and coriander. I know people pronounce stuff differently than we do here in the North Carolina foothills, but yeah, I think it's got a lot of wheat in it too, so it's probably why it's cloudy. I don't think it's bottle conditioned. I don't think I remember reading that anywhere, but I have beer mill. Uh, I meant to do this video last night when the beer mill came in, and the little man didn't want to cooperate, so put it off. And right now he's taking a nap, so hopefully he'll hold out until I can get done. And Mama goes to exercise, but yeah, BH Brewing, YouTube user BH Brewing was kind enough. We've been kind of chatting back and forth on YouTube. And he was wanting to send me some beers from Colorado, and I'm like, heck yeah. And hopefully we'll do some homebrew swaps down the road. I think he's got some in mind to send me, and hopefully I can get some on tap to send him. I think since I've talked to you last, I know my last video where I was talking about the brewery, I mentioned I had brewed a black IPA, 10 gallons of it, and it's 3 weeks in this weekend, and I dry hopped it this past weekend, so this coming weekend I should keg it, and I may give 5 gallons up to my buddy. I don't think I can do 10 gallons of black IPA, but well, I guess I can, but I'll probably share it. He's about like me. He ain't had much time to brew, but we'll see. Hopefully this coming weekend or the next weekend I'm going to brew with these new hops I bought. Merkur, MERKUR. It's a German hop, 6.2 alphas. I've got a I think I'm going to use the 7 C's with that. The Merkur and the 7 C's together with some like Maris Otter, and just kind of throw something out there. So we'll see. But yeah, the beer mill, I just stuck it in the fridge. Didn't even open the box, and I haven't marked the names out or addresses or anything, so I'm not going to show that side of it. But give me just a minute. Actually, I've already got my razor blade. So give me a minute. I'm going to get this bad boy open and see what we got. So I'm really excited here. I got a nice letter from BH Brewing, and I don't know if he wants me to mention his real name, so I'm not going to do that. I've watched his videos, but I can't remember if you call it. Some people are particular about having your real names called or whatever. But anyway, BH Brewing he sent me a nice little letter, and you're welcome. I'm glad I could help, and it's humbling when people message you and email you and stuff and tell you, that your videos have helped and advice and stuff. So I'm glad I can give to the brewing community in some way, because people have given so much to me, so it's nice to be able to give back. And you folks are still giving to me. I still learn a lot from all your videos, so it's all paying it forward, right? But yeah, I got 3 brews here from Mr. BH Brewing, and he sent me the details on them, so I'm just kind of read them as I go over. I'm assuming it's Gubna. I don't know if it's Gubna or Gubna. Logmount, Colorado, Oscar Blues. I'm just kind of looking over here. I'm not going to read it all. Y'all may know these beers. I've not heard of that one at all. The Deviant Dales. Sorry, I'm just trying to look at my sheet here. You know me, I'm never prepared. The Gubna 10%, 100 IBU, so that's rocking. Oh man, I can't wait. I love trying different beers. I always go back to so many of the same things, so this is exciting to me. The Deviant Dales IPA, Colorado, USA. 8% ABV. 1 pint can. I don't think I've ever seen one of those. So that's cool. Nice looking can. Let's sling a little mud, girl. That's what it says on sipping on a tall boy. It's cool to see different stuff. So, and the other one I am familiar with, Great Divide, but I've never had their Hercules Double IPA. So, speaking of Great Divide, I have 2 Yetis sitting right there. So, definitely love Great Divide beers. Yeti's probably one of our favorite Imperial Stouts. One of our favorite beers, my wife and I. So, yeah, man, I'm super stoked about the Hercules Double IPA, the Deviant Dales IPA, and the Gubna Imperial IPA. So I'm going to read over these and familiarize myself with them, and may get into one tonight. I think I got a buddy coming over here in a little bit, so may turn him on to a drink anyway, but not all of it. But thank you so much, and I hope we can do some homebrew swaps. And maybe I'll hook you up with some. I think I've asked you maybe in one of the message, BH Brewing, but if there's something on the East Coast here that you'd like to try that you can't get, I'd be more than happy to hook you up. So looking forward to it, and I'm going to get these back in the fridge right now, and then I'll talk about some other stuff. Yeah, I talked about the 2 brews I got going on here at the house, the Black IPA. Still got the oh my God, my poor brain. Still got the lager on tap. Still got the Edwards Apfelwein on tap. And I've got an amber, some leftover amber on tap. And as far as the brewery, this past weekend I got to brew my amber again. So that was a successful brew day Sunday. Went real well up there. So I don't know when I'm brewing again. I should be brewing this weekend. I think I've got a rye IPA I'm going to do next up there. So that'll either be probably this weekend or next weekend. But I need to go up there and do some other things. Keg my English IPA probably later this week or this upcoming weekend, and just got some other stuff to do up there. But I was going to go show you my hop plants, but while I'm thinking about it, I just have to look down the a buddy of mine hooked me up with my latest tap panel, the Heavy Seas, which is a really cool tap panel. I'm sure you can see that. I was going to ask you folks, if any of you have like a tap panel collection, how do you display them? Because I'm getting a nice little collection. Other than the 3 I have that I actually use for tap panels, I've got like 6 now that, you know, I could either rotate around, but I've got 6 that I don't have room for on the tap, on the kegerator, but I would like to display them in some way. And I thought about maybe just, I haven't really looked. I know there's probably 1,000 ideas online, but I thought about just doing a nice piece of wood with studs, you know, that would accept the threads here, and just kind of have something on the wall. I've got the wine barrel in here that I know you've probably seen, and I would like to do something maybe around that. Just, I don't know, maybe go around it a circle somehow. But I don't know how hard that would be, and I really don't want to buy taps, because that would get expensive just for showcasing, so I don't know how I would do it. But I don't know, maybe around, well, I couldn't really do it around the top because I'd have to take the thing apart. I don't know, but just if you got ideas, throw them out there. If you've got something that you're already doing, I'd love to see it, or if you can point me to something, maybe when I have a chance I'll look myself. This white IPA is good. But yeah, the hops, man. Actually, I won't bore you with the walk out there, so just hang on a second. Well, I guess I will bore you with the walk out here, but man, it's hot. It's like in the 90s, mid-90s again here. Thinking it's going to be in the low 80s this weekend, so that's going to be a refreshing temperature if we ever get there. But yeah, my hops, you know, I don't remember what I've said about them lately, but they kind of took off a little bit. BH Brewing, talking about you again, I noticed your last video, your hops were banging, man. Of course, you're out west, that don't count. But yeah, I got a lot of new growth, and I just did cut this thing back the other day a little bit. That was getting stuff grown out all around the sides here. But yeah, man, I got hops going on. So I'm definitely going to have something this year. Probably not a whole lot, but the more it goes, the more, and you can kind of see the new growth with the different color leaves. I think you can tell that. Not got any hops going on down here really at all that I can see. I don't know if that's typical, if it's common. Maybe y'all can chime in. I haven't really looked much, but I just happened to notice those on top coming out. And this one vine right here that started coming out and wrapping around the pole here, and it's got some coming on it, so I just left it alone. It hadn't really went up a whole lot, but it's got a few hops on it. But yeah, look at there, little cascades coming along, and I don't know how much higher it'll get. I may have to add the extension onto that. I've made it to where I can add another 10-foot section onto it. So, but yeah, some of the cones are getting pretty big. Probably won't have a whole lot, but there'll be something. So somebody can. I don't know anything about harvesting them. I don't know. I remember reading some way back, maybe watching some of Dorf's videos about it. I know you can put them on a screen and dry them, but I don't know when the proper time to pick them is, if it's by feel or smell or whatever. So whenever that time comes, I'll definitely have to either ask, or y'all can chime in now, or I'll have to look it up. But yeah, maybe make some fresh hop Cascade beer homebrew this year. But so yeah, I guess that's about it. I don't think there's nothing else much going on. Same old, pretty much. But back here in a cool. Guess I'll get on upstairs and check on the little man. And like I say, just want to throw a video out there and say hello and give you a few updates. And BH Brewing again, appreciate the beers. Can't wait to dive into them. And we'll let you know. So questions, comments,